Transport for London uses 20 vehicles across newly expanded zone to fill gaps where static devices are lacking. Sadiq Khan has deployed a fleet of Ulez camera vans to catch motorists after vandals attacked enforcement cameras across London. Transport for London, TfL, is using 20 mobile camera vehicles across the expanded zone to fill gaps where cameras are lacking or not in operation. There has been a wave of attacks on cameras in protest at the mayor's expansion of the ultra-low emission zone to all the capital's 32 boroughs. Under the new rules, people who drive cars that do not comply with certain emission standards have to pay a daily charge of £12.50, with a fine of up to £180 for non-payment. The expanded zone is monitored by 2,700 automatic number plate recognition (ANPR) cameras around Outer London. They have become a focus for anti-Ulez vigilantes, with crowdsourced data suggesting that as many as 1 in 4 are damaged or missing. Metropolitan Police numbers released on Friday show that Ulez vandalism meant that nearly as many traffic cameras in August were hit as over the previous 4 months. A newly released TfL data protection impact assessment outlines that the mobile camera vehicles are able to move to different boroughs on any given day. They cannot take data from vehicles when moving but are instead put in position on the side of roads, where TfL says they will be clearly marked as being for Ulez enforcement. The impact assessment says, the camera locations will be determined to maximize the effectiveness and efficiency of the scheme, chiefly by locating the mobile ANPR camera vehicles where ANPR cameras are not operationally working or have not been installed. The vehicles are linked to mobile communications so they can be quickly deployed to areas where TfL intelligence highlights that a high number of non-compliant cars are recorded. Peter Fortune, the London Assembly member for Bexley and Bromley in the Greater London Authority, said the mobile vehicles were proof that Mr. Khan was doing everything in his power to track, record and charge as many Londoners as possible. The Metropolitan Police has received more than 600 reports of attacks on Ulez cameras since the start of the year, but suggested the number of actual incidents of vandalism could be higher because one report can sometimes include multiple offences. TfL has not published data on the locations of Ulez cameras in the new zone or any details of the number damaged or stolen. However, data taken from Julie's Ulez map, a crowdsourced map recording camera locations, appears to show that at least 450 of the 1,762 cameras recorded in the expansion zone were damaged or missing as of Thursday. It identified several hotspots for vandalism including the London borough of Bromley, where 80% of Ulez cameras have been removed or damaged. In one of the most recent attacks, a Ulez camera installed 150 yards from a cemetery and crematorium near Upminster, northeast London, was vandalised when its post was snapped in half on Wednesday night. A TfL spokesman said, "We have an extensive camera network, which is sufficient to support the effective operation of the scheme. We have deployed some mobile units as part of the mix of cameras. Anyone driving a non-compliant vehicle within the expanded zone will be detected, and we advise everyone to check whether their vehicle is compliant and to consider the various support that is available."